The crows scattered from the barn roof when Lisa's scream tore through the dawn. She stood frozen, one hand clutching a can of bear spray, the other gripping a torn purse strap, her boots sinking into a pile of hay. Two massive dogs circled her, eyes sharp, steps deliberate, like predators sizing up prey. From the shadows, a voice cut through, calm but icy. "Shadow, heel. Don't bite unless she moves." Lisa turned, heart pounding, and saw Emily, the sheriff's wife, leaning against a beam, arms crossed, unfazed. It was 5:45 a.m., the hills still cloaked in pre-dawn mist, and Lisa had just walked into a trap she didn't see coming. Lisa wasn't one for warnings. The no trespassing sign on the fence, bold and nailed high, might as well have been in VY Cybele. To her, Sheriff Tom Harlan's ranch was just another obstacle in her crusade for neighborhood perfection. Her own subby VY Shown, a tidy grid of cul-de-sacs, was 2 miles away, but that didn't stop her from DRI-VYing over with a flashlight, a clipboard, and a fake community standards form she'd printed off the internet. She'd spent years policing her HOA's Facebook group, calling out neighbors for minor infractions like watering lawns on the wrong day. But this was personal. She'd heard barking at night, VY, and said herself the Harlan's barn was hiding unlicensed dogs, maybe even a breeding operation. Never mind that Tom and Emily had every permit under the sun. In Lisa's world, grudges trumped facts. She crept up the gravel path, her cheap hiking boots crunching loud enough to wake the dead. The barn loomed ahead, its single orange bulb flickering like a warning she ignored. She pushed the side door open with a huff, as if her righteous mission justified every step. Inside, the air was warm, hay stacked neat, tools hung on hooks. She didn't notice the faint scent of dogs or the soft glow from the loft. 2 steps in, she whipped out her phone, snapping photos. "Proof," she muttered. "A legal kennel. They're done." Then came the growl, low, deliberate, not a bark but a promise. Lisa froze, one boot tangled in twine. A black-furred dog, Shadow, stood 10 feet away, eyes locked on her, crouched but still. He wasn't scared. He was working. Lisa fumbled her bear spray, heart hammering. A second dog, Scout, stepped from the shadows, his scarred flank and clipped ID tag glinting. He blocked the door, cutting off her escape. Lisa's yelp caught in her throat as Shadow took a single step forward. She raised the spray, finger twitching, but before she could act, boots crunched on the dirt floor. Emily Harlan emerged, wearing a sheriff's department cap and a no-nonsense stare. "No gun, no panic, just control. Meet Shadow," she said, nodding to the first dog. "Scout's by the door. I'd stay still unless you want to see which one chased down a felon last year." Lisa's face drained of color. "Two was looking for a lost cat," she stammered. Emily's lip twitched. "Third excuse this week. Try again." Lisa's eyes darted to a blinking red light in the barn's corner camera. "We've had vandals," Emily said, sipping coffee from a thermos. "Fences cut, feed bags slashed. So yeah, cameras. Lots of them." Lisa sank into the hay, dust puffing around her. Scout growled once, and she froze. Emily didn't blink. "Sheriff's here in 10. Tell him about your fake HOA patrol." Lisa's bear spray was gone. Shadow had it in his mouth, dropping it at Emily's feet like a prize. "Pepper spray in a working dog facility?" Emily murmured. Lucky these boys were in a good mood. Lisa tried to protest, but her voice cracked. "I heard barking. I thought it was illegal." Emily opened the barn doors, dawn spilling in. "Something illegal did happen. You brought it here." She called Tom, calm as ever. "She's here. Caught on camera. Bring the cruiser." Tom's patrol car rolled up as the sun broke over the trees, tires crunching gravel. Emily stood outside, eyebrow raised, while Lisa slumped on an overturned bucket, face streaked with dust. Shadow sat by Emily. Scout lounged near a stall, both dogs calm but watchful. Tom stepped out, hat casting a long shadow. "Morning," he said, glancing at the dogs. "Early shift today." Emily shrugged. "They're always on." Lisa looked up, desperate. "Sheriff, this is a misunderstanding." Tom let the silence stretch. "Trespassing, bringing chemicals into an animal rehab site, breaking 3 county codes." Which part's the misunderstanding? Lisa's voice wavered. I thought something illegal was happening. Tom's tone flattened. You didn't call dispatch. You didn't file a report. You walked in with bear spray like it was a raid. The barn was no ordinary shed. It housed a veteran PTSD recovery program, with Shadow and Scout as retired SARE VYC dogs. Lisa's investigation was an insult to their work. Tom showed her the footage on his tablet. Her sneaking in, raising the spray, screaming when the dogs appeared. You aimed, he said. You missed. Then you screamed. Lisa's hand shook. Please, don't make this public. Emily cut in. Too late. Motion sensors sent the video to our server, the sheriff's office, and the K9 board. Protocol after someone tried poisoning our feed last year. Lisa's jaw dropped. That wasn't me. Emily's eyes narrowed. Funny you'd mention it. Tom didn't cuff her yet. You're coming to the station. File a statement. Surrender the spray, and we'll log the trespassing report. Lisa stood, legs wobbly. This is harassment. Tom's voice was steel. This is mercy. You're the first caught on camera trying to harm a therapy dog. At the station, Deputy Sarah watched the footage, whistling. Lucky the dogs were chill. Scout's the one who caught that guy Madare last fall, right? Tom nodded. Bite reports framed on his kennel. Lisa, ushered into an inner VYEW room, tried one last offense. Your wife trains attack dogs, not therapy animals. Tom leaned back. Certified SARE VYC dogs. Military retirees for trauma recovery. That barn's a registered rehab facility. You knew that you filed complaints about it last year. By Friday, Lisa was at the town council meeting, neck brace on, clutching blurry phone photos, spinning a tale of being attacked by uncontrolled dogs. Her HOA followers ate it up online, but the council chamber was a different story. Claire Harlan, Tom, and Emily's daughter, sat at the table, a sharp-eyed former military officer now Ad VY Singh on agricultural programs. Ms. Carter, Claire said, voice steady, that barn's been private agricultural land since '89. It's in the Federal Registry for canine rehab. Did you check before trespassing? Lisa faltered. The dogs were aggressive. Claire didn't blink. The footage shows them under control. You weren't. When Lisa realized Claire was a Harlan, her bravado cracked. Claire laid out the violations chemical deterrence, fake citations, impersonating county staff. The council upheld the barn status, and Lisa stormed out, her lies exposed. 3 days later, Lisa cornered Emily at the feed store. No neck brace, no limp, just venom. You think this is over? I got a lawyer. Harassment, defamation, I'll take your land. Emily pulled a binder from her truck. Deeds, certifications, a VA grant. This isn't about you or me, she said. It's about veterans, kids with anxiety, the dogs. You're fighting the truth, and you've already lost. Lisa scoffed, but left, tires squealing. The final clash came Sunday morning, fog thick over the ranch. Emily was brushing Shadow and Scout when the gate sensor pinged. Lisa was back, live streaming, phone raised, narrating about dangerous animals. She slipped through an unlocked gate, muttering about public accountability. Shadow blocked her path, silent, unmo-VYing. Scout flanked her, trapping her in the mist. Emily stepped out. You're streaming yourself, committing a felony. Lisa's voice cracked. I was in VY Ted. Emily pointed to a new camera, red light flashing. You broke a no-contact order. County cams caught it all. Lisa spun, desperate. You're threatening me. Emily's voice was ice. The dogs aren't MO-VYing. You are. Tom's cruiser rolled up, gravel popping. He'd watched the feed. You broken again, he said. Lisa's stream was still running, broadcasting her crime. The town saw it, she screamed. Tom wrote in his notepad, violation of no-contact order, electronic harassment, endangerment. Cuffs, he said, securing her wrists. Lisa's phone hit the gravel, screen cracked. The fog lifted as they drove away. The story hit local news. Trespasser live streams, own arrest. Lisa's HOA ousted her, her Facebook group archived. The barn's work therapy for veterans, calm for the community shone brighter. Emily resumed training. Claire scheduled therapy VY sits, and Tom checked the locks. They didn't talk about Lisa. The barn was a line, and she crossed it one time too many. What do you think? Was Lisa a misguided crusader or a reckless V.Y. Gillandy? Should the Harlans have pressed harder charges, or was their restraint the real V.Y. Tory? Could you have stayed as calm as Emily with a trespasser in your space? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if you're Team Harlan, and subscribe for more stories where truth bites harder than any dog.